Hey there, what is going on, everybody? It is Zero here, back with some more Diablo action. We're doing some more Gotta Craft 'em all. Now, first and foremost, I already recorded all this while I was making them, and in the middle of it, my dogs went absolutely apeshit. So they're already crafted, is the short story. Okay? So, also, second thing of note is that there have been some comments in the videos on the series that some of you would like a little more detail as to why some of these are not viable. I didn't think that would be really necessary, but if that's the case, we'll discuss it a little more in detail. I was trying to make these pretty quick episodes, so the detail that we will discuss will probably be try and make it pretty quick. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so we got a batch of keepers here. Okay, we're gonna go over the crap ones real quick, just to give you guys a look. As you can see, like as I mentioned in the first episode, for these to be viable, they need to roll crit chance and crit damage. They need to be able to have crit chance and crit damage on them at the very least. If they can roll trifecta, attack speed, crit damage, crit chance, even better. Or if they can roll elemental damage, crit chance, crit damage, even better, right? So that's the kind of thing that we are looking for. In some cases, area damage, crit chance, crit damage might be worth keeping and saying, okay, that's viable, depending on the passive. But that's on a build-to-build scenario. And then the only other time it's going to be viable to take something that doesn't have crit chance or crit damage, and I wasn't planning on mentioning it until we saw something that really popped out for me, would be for a 0 DPS build. You don't need the crit chance and crit damage in that case. You just want all defensive stats. And we do actually have a couple that will fit into 0 DPS in this round, so that's excellent. So we'll quickly look at the crappy ones that we're going to be scrapping. We got one here, Blood Ritual, crap. Bad Medicine, we've already got really good Bad Medicine ones, so the attack speed, just, I mean, if it had crit chance on it too and attack speed, then it'd be like, oh baby, but it doesn't, so it's a scrapper. Tribal Rights, not a very good one. I mean, it's not the worst one I've ever seen, but it's pretty darn bad. And I mean, who uses Tribal Rights in anything other than 0 DPS? So that's really not going to fit in. Grave Injustice, we already got Grave Injustice. We got some beauties for that. Fierce Loyalty, not digging it. Spiritual Attunement, another bad one. Rush of Essence, not rolled well. Gruesome Feast, Zombie Handler. Especially like Zombie Handler, if you're doing something that has to do with that, obviously you're going to want crit chance and crit damage on there for sure. Vision Quest, no. Circle of Life, not a very good one. The area damage is appealing, but it doesn't have any crit chance or crit damage on there to make it worth using. Area damage is great for your pets, but again, you would need, this would also, that life per hit or that intelligence would have needed to roll crit chance or crit damage or something along those lines to make it viable. Pierce the Veil, no, very bad one. Spiritual Attunement again, Jungle Fort, Circle of Life, and Pierce the Veil again. Okay, so these are all scrap. They're no good. They just didn't, they don't cut the mustard. Okay, so let's get into what does cut the mustard. Okay, we got a Swampland Attunement one here. It's ancient, and Swampland Attunement is actually a passive that fits into 0 DPS. So that's the reason we're keeping this, because it has the inflated main stat, because it is an ancient. So we can throw Vitality on here as well, and that'll be inflated because it's in that main stat category. And this will be a really nice amulet for 0 DPS, which is something I've been trying to gear up for a while. I'm just having bad luck with the drops and the rolls in terms of making a 0 DPS, and I've been focusing on other things. That's another thing to mention, guys, real quick. The reason I didn't do one last week, I don't think, because I've been dropping all my Forgotten Souls into reforging TNTs to get a Trifecta Ancient for this LON build. It's not happening, bros. It's freaking not happening. I'm losing my mind. Okay, next one. We got another one with Tribal Rights. Tribal Rights also fits into 0 DPS, guys. This one, however, did roll crit hit chance, so I wouldn't use it for that in that sense. But because it has crit chance, I can throw crit damage on there, and all of a sudden we have a viable one. I don't know what else I would use tribal rights for other than 0 DPS, but it is what it is. It's viable. That's what's important. We have another tribal rights one here, and it's got cold skills 20, it's got crit damage, so I have some wiggle room here in terms of the rolling. So these are both viable amulets. Eventually one of these will definitely get scrapped, maybe even both, I don't know. Another Swampland Attunement. This one I'm not even going to keep. But I kind of want to keep because I got this one here I'll use for 0 DPS for sure, and then this one I can maybe roll into something else. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it for now. Fetish Sycophants. The thing is, we already have Fetish Sycophants, and I'm pretty sure the one we've got is better than this. So that's probably going to go. Spirit Vessel, again, I held on to this one because it's totally viable for 0 DPS, so it cuts the mustard in that sense. We already had a Spirit Vessel though, so it's probably just something I could throw away. Rush of Essence. Why is this one here? Why is this one? Oh, well, 0 DPS, that's why. Yeah, 0 DPS. So again, this has reduce all resource costs. Can throw some vitality or something on there like that, and it'll fit into a 0 DPS. It won't be great, but it'll definitely be viable for that. So therefore, we can scratch Rush of Essence off the list for sure with that one. Another Swampland Attunement. We've already talked about Swampland. This would fit into 0 DPS, but I'm probably going to scrap it as well. And last but not least, we got another Bad Medicine. I don't think it's as good as the other ones. I can't remember the rolls on the other ones that we got last few times, but it is what it is. We cracked off a few more here. I think we cracked off maybe 2 more. Unfortunately, it's not going as fast as I want it to go. So that means that we are left with... What are we left with here? We can't be left with Fetish Sycophants, really? Are we still left with that? No. Okay, we got Fetish Sycophants right there, so that's off the list. Okay. Pierce the Veil. I could have sworn we had a good Pierce the Veil one. Let's take a look here real quick. This one's going to be a little bit longer than the other episodes that we've done. Where's my Hellfire? Where did I stick them Hellfire? Oh, yeah. So we got Spirit Vessel, yeah. Midnight Feast, Confidence Ritual. Some nice Graven Justice ones. Bad Medicines, 2 very... Oh, you know what? Where's that other Bad Medicine? 92%. Yeah. It's a good Bad Medicine. Not gonna lie about that. Fierce Loyalty. Yeah. Circle of Life. Blood Ritual. Zombie Handler. Rush of Essence we already had. Did we? I didn't think we had it. Okay. So that leaves us with a few here, guys. Did we not get a spiritual out of that? We didn't either. Yeah, there's a spiritual attunement. It's no good though. All it's got is cooldown reduction, so it's really not very good. It's got nothing going for it. What would I use that for? What could I use that for? Anything? Nope. Could not. Okay, so what do we got left? We got Jungle... We really don't have Jungle Fort yet. I keep getting Jungle Forts. That's why I think we have it. But they all like that. Blech. Terrible. Yeah, okay, so we've got Jungle Fort left. Jungle Fortitude left. Gruesome Feast. Pierce the Veil. Vision Quest. Spiritual Attunement. And Creeping Death. 6. We got 6 more to go. So that's that. That has been another Gotta Craft 'em All, guys. Hopefully for those of you that wanted me to go a little more into detail are happy with the amount of detail we did this time. If not, just let me know and I'll try and do better for you. Try to do a little better. So we're getting there. It'd be really baller if we could crack it off with one more episode, but I doubt it. I doubt it. It's hard to get the right rolls, man, to make these things viable. And don't forget, we got to do this with all the other classes, too. So, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.